take a deep breath. Let's go on a magical journey. If you look far beyond the clouds, in a place no airplane has ever reached, there is a kingdom called Rainbow Land. It is a world where colors dance in the air like butterflies, where rivers sparkle with pink, gold, and turquoise, and where every sunrise paints the sky like a brand new masterpiece. But one morning, something strange happened. When the sun rose, there were no colors, no red, no blue, no yellow, not even a tiny bit of green. Everything, every tree, every flower, every rainbow had turned completely gray. The color keeper, a little girl named Lyra, woke up with a gasp. Lyra had hair as bright as sunshine and a dress that shimmered like the sea, but now even she was gray. Who, who took the colors? She whispered. Suddenly, a soft breeze brushed her cheek and carried a tiny voice. Lyra, help, help us. She spun around and saw Mr. Prism, the oldest rainbow spirit in the land, but instead of glowing with rainbow beams, he flickered like a fading candle. Lyra, he said weakly, the colors have been stolen by the shadow collector. Lyra's heart thumped. But why? Mr. Prism sighed. The shadow collector grows stronger when the world grows dull. If the colors disappear forever, Rainbow Land will lose its magic. Lyra clenched her tiny fists. Then I'll get the colors back, all of them. So she packed her little satchel, tied her hair with a pale silver ribbon, since even her red ribbon had lost its hue, and began her journey toward the valley of vanished light where the shadow collector lived. The path was quiet, too quiet, no birds, no rustling leaves, just the soft echo of Lyra's footsteps. As she walked, she spotted something glowing faintly by the roadside. It was Ruby, the red firebird, but she looked dim and tired, her feathers a dull rust color. Ruby, you're fading, Lyra cried. Ruby nodded slowly. The shadow collector trapped my true color inside his crystal cage. Without it, I'm losing my fire. Lyra reached out her hand. Come with me, we'll get your color back. Ruby perched on Lyra's shoulder, warming her with a tiny spark of hope. A few steps later, Lyra found Bloom, the blue dewdrop fairy, shivering beside a dry gray river, and then Sunny, the yellow bumble lion, yawning sadly because his sunshine glow had vanished. One by one, they joined Lyra, each holding onto a sliver of courage. Together, the little group finally reached the Valley of Vanished Light. It was cold, silent, and completely shadowed. In the center stood a tall, crooked tower made of black crystal. At the top window, the shadow collector stared down with glowing white eyes. My, he hissed, visitors. Lyra stepped forward, her voice steady. You stole the colors of Rainbow Land. Give them back. The shadow collector laughed, a sound like cracking ice. Why should I? When the world is dull, the shadows are bright, and I like the world dark. But Lyra didn't back away. She looked at her friends, Ruby with her dim feathers, Bloom with her nearly invisible wings, Sunny with his fading glow, and she felt something powerful rise inside her. She placed her hand over her heart. You forgot something, she whispered. The shadow collector frowned. Forgot what? Lyra smiled softly. That colors don't come from rainbows. They come from us, from courage, from kindness, from hope. As long as we carry light inside, you can never truly win. And in that moment, something magical happened. A tiny spark of red glowed inside Ruby's chest. A soft blue shimmer appeared in Bloom's wings. A warm yellow glow returned to Sunny's mane. The colors grew brighter and brighter until they burst out of them like fireworks. The shadow collector screeched as the crystal cage shattered, releasing a wave of brilliant colors that surged through Rainbow Land. like a magical storm. Red returned, blue returned, yellow, green, purple, orange. Every color came rushing back, painting the sky with the brightest rainbow it had ever seen. Lyra shielded her eyes as the light wrapped around her, restoring her golden hair and shimmering dress. Mr. Prism appeared beside her, glowing with renewed power. You did it, Lyra. You saved Rainbow Land. Lyra smiled as Ruby soared into the sky, leaving a trail of scarlet flames, while Bloom danced through the air, sprinkling blue sparkles everywhere. Sunny roared joyfully, lighting up the fields with sunshine. Lyra looked around at the brilliant world she had helped restore and whispered, colors belong to everyone, and everyone has a color inside. And from that day on, whenever a child felt sad or the world seemed a little dull, all they had to do was look up at the sky, because Lyra had made sure the rainbow would always return.